He's preparing to live stream. I just hope when they come on, it doesn't like mess it up. We'll
Oh,
see.
they joined after the
I
fact? Yeah.
know. We're gonna find out right now because I think we're going. I'm pretty sure we're live.
Hello, people of the internet. If you can hear me. Oh yeah, I just got the notification for Eleven's live.
Okay, good. I was like, I actually
Sweet.
can't tell yet because it's not loading, but I think we're live. Pop out chat. Now we're ready.
Yeah. Guys, hopefully you can hear us at the beginning of this stream. And our cameras aren't blurry and
You
no
never know
technical difficulties.
with this Zoom though either.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I have to watch that. Okay. It's working.
Nice. Of
Merry Christmas, everybody. Lots of Merry Christmases in the chat.
course, now is the time that my grandma's trying to call me.
I feel like that always happens.
Called grandma all day yesterday, trying to spread some Christmas cheer. Nothing.
Nothing.
Crickets. And then I'm like talking to the fine people of the internet, and all of a sudden Grammy's ringing through.
Said
Let
this
me tell you
exact.
about what my grandma. Let me tell you what my grandma got me. She got me a great gift. It was like my grandma, if you don't know, is approaching 100 years old. She's about 96 or 97, and she got me a whole vinyl set of like her favorite 20th century composers, and like a little like biography pamphlet on all of them, which is just like
Oh,
very very sweet and a little handwritten note, and it was very nice.
that is really cool.
20th century composers
Mm-hmm.
like Debussy.
I don't think he's on there. I think he's a 19th century composer.
I thought he was one of the
But
newest ones.
no, maybe you're right. I don't believe he was on there, but now I gotta get I don't own a turntable, so I have to get one of those.
Mm.
Don't get Sam, if you want to get into music listening, that sounds really weird, but I will do it with you because I want to get like an actual record player and like tube preamps and tube power amps and beautiful speakers. That's what I want to
Oh, you gotta go to Oswald's Mill. Have you ever seen that place?
do. No.
Go on oh wait, you're on the desktop computer. Dude, look
Yeah.
up Oswald's Mill. I emailed them one time and asked if I could like come get a tour of their place, and they were like, "Yeah, no problem." And then it was before COVID, but something happened and they emailed me back and they were like, "Hey, it's not going to work out." But they like handcraft these crazy speakers and
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I
And
want.
Chandler said I
Handmade
got
stuff.
socks from my grandma.
oh, that's very sweet.
He said, and I was very excited. Carl said, "Good
Yeah.
morning and happy first 11 day. How was Christmas?" It was good.
Yeah. Christmas was great. Although it was a little weird that we got that crazy amount of snow like 3 weeks
Well,
before
before
Christmas.
it, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
and then
thought
it
that
was totally
too.
green.
Yeah, we had a green Christmas. Yeah, it's so
My
funny.
house still has a bunch of snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't have any snow anymore.
There's none here.
We had a snow-covered Thanksgiving and a green Christmas. They just swapped this year.
What did you guys get anything like exciting or cool?
Yeah.
I got the handheld Dyson,
Oh,
like the
Oh,
thanks.
little one.
I got a weed whacker. I was pretty excited about that.
that's pretty sweet. Somebody stole mine, so
Oh no. Well, Sam, you can
yeah.
borrow mine if you want.
No, I had to like do the whole police report thing and stuff. But I
Oh,
realized I was like, I'd rather not even wait all this amount of time, so I might just eat it and get a new one. But
new one.
They're
yeah,
crazy, like not a lot of money. Like I
Mm.
was like, oh, probably $1,000 for a weed whack. They're like $200.
I got
yeah,
the combo pack leaf blower weed whacker.
that's what I had. They are they
So,
orange
I think they're red.
or yeah, whatever. Red. I forget if it was Craftsman or something like that. But
I think it's Craftsman. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, that's what I had. They're
Yep.
amazing, and then they got stolen. But I, I was, I don't really care. I'll get it again.
Good
But
to know that they're good though.
Yeah, they're great.
Nathan
They're
N
so good
asks
that
battery or gas weed whacker. Mine is gas.
I don't think that
battery.
I think mine's battery, yeah.
Battery. I love battery powered everything. I do not like gas.
Yeah, I don't
if
want to deal with
possible.
that. I have
Oh
the gas
no.
snowblower and it's actually driving me insane.
It's got to be gas. You got to be out there making noise. That's what being a
Oh.
Dude,
dad is all
that's
about.
well, none of us are
We're not
dads.
there yet.
You're basically dads if you have weed whackers. You don't have any kids yet, but you are a dad.
Sam, fill me in. So you got a weed whacker stolen?
Yeah, Sam got a weed whacker stolen and I got a weed whacker for Christmas.
Yeah, you know
Oh.
what's funny though is it
Lost
got it
one,
was
gained one.
stolen. It was stolen right around the time that Audra got hers. That's just so funny. I wonder.
Crazy.
Yeah, really, that's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on there, but
Just my dad just rolling up to your house, stealing
Was
your
it in a box when you got it?
It was.
Okay, well,
yeah, I
what are you gonna do now
Is it-
that you can't weed whack? Just gonna have
I
crazy weeds at your house?
yeah, right now they're pretty in control because of the weather, but come springtime, we're gonna be in trouble unless the police get back to me.
Somebody said, "Who steals a weed whacker?" LOL.
Anybody that
Well-
wants money for drugs.
Yeah, what I think might have happened is they got in like the back door of my garage or whatever, and I feel like they probably saw that there was nothing in there, and they were like, "Shit, let's just take the weed out of it."
I
Like,
guess
take the
we'll
weed
take
out of here.
this.
Like, it's like the most valuable thing that was even in my garage at the
Hold on.
Oh,
time.
that's so
So do you
funny.
think that they traded a weed whacker for weed? Think about that.
I'm
That's
sure
Highly
it's been,
deception.
possible.
it's been done
It's-
before, I'm sure.
Could be a possibility.
Sam, have you looked for like it on Marketplace?
No, that's a good idea. I probably should have, but no, I did not. Oh, and they stole. Amazon does all the deliveries in my garage now, so they stole like 4 packages from me, which kind of sucked.
That's way worse.
That's so
But-
much
Whoa,
worse. Yeah.
whoa, dude, you got full on like hit. You got
Yeah,
like
but I didn't really care because when I called Amazon, like they did not ask for any proof. Like they were just like,
Yeah.
"You got robbed," and I was like, "Yeah," and they were like, "All right, we just refunded you," and I was like, "Okay." Like,
Thank you.
yeah, but yeah.
Oh. The dog has joined the chat. She said
Aw.
she's very sorry
Aw.
that you've lost your packages. She hopes you get a full refund.
Oh,
Fill
you
it with
guys will be
sweater.
you guys will be really happy with one of the Christmas gifts that I got. I got 2 new symbols. So
Oh,
Now-
nice.
now we don't have to deal with like, accidentally cutting open our hands when we take off my symbols every night.
What are we talking?
Pasty
Not-
2002s.
ZBTs?
Hmm?
You say ZBTs?
Pasty.
Oh, pasty. All right. I'm glad you're not dealing with Meinl anymore.
No.
That's it. Dude, Iron Maiden's
No.
drummer uses pasty. That's great. Who just retired? He just retired. Nico McBrain. After 40 years.
Wow.
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
living the
that's a
good
long time.
life.
Yep.
Trevor,
Probably-
what's your dog's name? Everybody's asking.
Oh, it's Rosie. Rosie. Come here.
I like that he recognizes
Yeah.
his whistle is like, no one wants to hear that. His voice is totally normal. He whistles and it just goes
Oh.
silent.
I know Zoom has really gotten their audio detection on point. Like they know what's talking and what's not talking.
Yeah, they definitely do. We have
Derek
our
is-
weekly Derek donation.
I got it this time.
Do it.
Lizards eat what the moon gives them.
Can
God,
you
it's so good to say.
can you do it again, but as if you just found out that you lost your kids in a custody battle?
Oof. I wouldn't be here. Words would not come out.
Just give us like a dramatic retelling of it. Like say it like in a movie.
Lizards eat what the moon gives them.
Ooh, the side eye. I like
The
that.
head turn was, yeah, that
Oh,
was
very
good.
good.
My dog is outside the door. I can hear her like tip-tapping her feet out there.
I like your dog's name. That it's so
Petunia.
yeah, it's such a cutesy dog name, but your dog is kind of like
Yeah, she's
big and
big, yeah.
ugh.
We didn't even come up with it. I can't even take credit for it.
Oh, really?
But she came
Was
with, yeah.
I like to
wow.
think that she was named after the tattoo from Pete and Pete.
Oh,
Anyone? Pete and Pete?
I know Pete and Pete, but I couldn't tell
Little
you.
brother Pete had a tattoo on his arm. He was only like 12 years old, but he had a tattoo on his arm of like a lady, and he would like go like this with his wrist, and it would make her dance. That's the only other Petunia that I know.
That's so
Lady
funny.
Petunia.
And those shows were weird.
Yeah, it's crazy how many like live action shows they had on Nickelodeon then. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I was just thinking about Hey Dude. Do you remember that
Yeah.
show?
I remember Hey Dude.
Because there was like a episode where they had to like call into a radio show and they'd ask them like stupid trivia. And I remember it was like, how many hairs are on Hulk Hogan's head? It's like really weird stuff. There was also Zeke the plumber.
Wow, they really
That was like the
hit home with
scary,
that
the
one.
scary guy.
Is that the same era as like Are You Afraid of the Dark and stuff like
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I was, Nickelodeon was pretty cool. Some cool shows on there.
I don't even remember like what shows I watched on Nickelodeon.
I remember
Yeah, you watched
Nickelodeon
like
went off the air at 10 and became Nick at Night,
Oh yeah,
Good
I
night.
remember that.
where I got all my like classic television education, like I Love Lucy and
It
Odd
was such a
Couple.
it was such a bummer when that came on. Like because like Cartoon Network would just get like raunchy, you know what I mean? Like it would when the late night came on, Adult Swim. But then like
Oh yeah,
Nickelodeon just became like, oh, Grandpa's watching now,
classic
you know?
television. Yeah,
Yeah. Like
like
I
Mr.
only
Ed.
I only remember the who was on Sam, do you remember the guy who was like our Nick at Night guy? It
all
was
they ever
like
all
it
they
was
ever
like
showed was
George
George
Lopez.
Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, George Lopez. They just played George Lopez was like the Rob Deerdeck of Nick at Night for us.
Yeah, I like remember like waking up with my TV on in the middle of the night and every time I would wake up it was George Lopez, like without fail.
have you guys seen a recent picture of George Lopez? Like see what he looks like
Oh,
now? Dude, he looks like a grand he's on a new sitcom with his daughter.
I'm
And
gonna look it
he
up
recently
then.
did this interview and dude, he looks like a grandmaster George
Oh my God.
Lopez. Like, yeah, show the chat.
Oh wait, where did it go? I just found it. Wow. Can you see this?
Yes.
He looks like the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Yes. I love what he's going for there. Like it's
Yeah,
so
that
He looks
yeah.
like Jack Black to me.
yeah.
But you can still tell that it's him.
Yeah.
Like that's so funny.
Chandler, what is your what is this sentence? For Ryan to say, has anyone really been far even as decided to use, even go want to do, look more like? Did you just have a stroke? You
No,
good,
I think
Chandler?
he was hitting the autofill button on his keyboard. Like,
I don't know either. We have a donation from Sabrina above that, so thanks, Sabrina.
Trevor, I feel like you might kind of remember what I'm talking about, but do you remember just how many weird avant-garde shows Adult Swim would play? Like, just they took chances on like the absolute most weird like Jack Stauber
Yeah.
obviously had
Yeah.
Adult Swim content, but like there were just shows that I'd watch on Adult Swim after, Cartoon Network stuff and be like, how I can't even believe that like they got this on a major network. It was just so like off the beaten path and weird.
Yeah. It was really fun because you just didn't know what was gonna happen. I mean, I think Adult Swim still happens, right? I don't have cable anymore, so I don't
Mm-mm.
really know.
Yeah, I
But
don't either.
I it was always just so but yeah, there was sometimes even for me, I'm like, man, this has gone a little too off the deep end.
It's
which is
funny you
plenty
mentioned
funny.
not having cable. I got a letter the other day from Nielsen saying like, we know that a lot of people don't watch cable, but like we assume that you do. Like, what do you like to watch? And I was like, oh, this one's going in the trash. Like,
Oh, it's so sad. 'Cause it's like,
yeah.
dude, cable, that was it, man. That was like, cable TV was everything, and now it just gone away.
I
Sometimes
was
I
I
wish
don't
that
know.
I had it still because I hate like having to decide on like a show to watch. Like if I'm just sitting there and I just like want to put on TV, like sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I could just see what was on and that was my only option. Like
Yeah,
I don't want a
there's
billion options. I just want to click the show and
That
watch it.
is true. I miss like in my car when I would just get in and whatever CD I had in would just
Yeah,
play. Like I didn't have
hmm
to hit
Yeah.
start and I didn't have to
right.
choose something. It was just whatever I was listening to, it just continued playing.
Hmm.
Well, the thing about cable is just like the price of it makes no sense. Like if you
Yeah.
can get like think about it, if cable has ads and commercials. So it's like basically
yeah,
YouTube where you get like a feed of things that you might want to watch, and that's free. But if cable was like $10 a month, it'd be like, okay, maybe we'll do it. But if it's like hundreds of dollars, it's like for the 5 shows that I might end up
Yeah,
watching, like it
not
makes
worth
no
it.
sense.
It is nice though, like when we go on tour and we will like get back to our hotel and you can just like put a show on.
hmm
Put on
Turn on
ridiculousness.
ridiculousness.
Yeah, us as friends. But like I don't ever put on Friends like on streaming because I'm like, well, I don't want to just sit there and watch Friends from beginning to end. Like I just wanted to randomly pick me an episode and just play
Just
it.
put it on, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there
I'm gonna
should
have
just be a
yeah,
button like when
Like a
you turn your
shuffle.
TV on that just says like, yeah, shuffle or something.
Yeah,
yeah, just
Shuffle.
the autonomousness of it is
a
Pick
shuffle
for
button.
incredible.
me.
Pick something for me. Yeah, that's what I
The
want.
there's
Well,
something I'm
my
gonna be
TV
a
kind of
hot take
does
here.
that.
Yeah,
Mine does that, but it like just always plays like true crime things. And I don't
Yeah,
watch that. It just always plays that. And it's
that's what
horrible
it
because
picks.
it just says like the most brutal things in like an English accent as I'm trying to go to sleep. It's like, then she was bludgeoned to death outside of her childhood home.
You're like, great.
Yeah. Cohen's like, sitting there like on his iPad, like, what the?
I'm gonna be really hot take here, but I think actually commercial breaks are kind of nice
I
because
agree with you,
like
actually.
TV commercial breaks, not like the little like 30-second stop ad that you get on like Hulu, but like you can almost tell, especially older shows like say Friends or Seinfeld or
Yeah.
something like that, where it's like it has beats that end, and then you're almost designed to like take a break for it for a second, go to the
Yeah.
kitchen, go and like, and then you come back to it, and it's like commercial breaks weren't that bad. I don't know. And what's funny is people upload now like entire hours and hours of like July 23rd, 2005 Cartoon Network full
Yeah.
run, right?
Yeah.
So it's like 3 hours, and people don't even care about the shows. Everybody just comments on the commercials because like the commercials are like the true like take you back like moments everybody remembers. It's really weird how we hated the commercials then, but now everybody rewatches it to watch the commercials
Yeah.
then.
Well, it's because they're lost forever. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for
Like,
sure. But they spent their purpose, and then
yeah.
they were just gone, never to be seen again. And
Because
yeah,
all your
it's like
shows have
rare.
been re-released on like DVD and now they're on
Right.
streaming and like
hmm
on demand but like commercials you can't just be like, oh, do you remember that double mint gum commercial? Like let's go find that. Like it's really
Yeah,
hard to identify it because it didn't have a name, it didn't have any sort of
Yeah,
identifier. It
true.
was just like that double mint gum commercial.
there's also something very innocent about a retired commercial because it's whatever it's selling is probably not even existent
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, I
So you're just
know.
watching it for just the artistic value of it and how actually maybe it was funny or like
Yeah.
it's almost kind of like, oh, like you're trying to sell me these tricks that don't exist.
Yeah,
Good
but it
luck.
worked. Like there were so many commercials that like as a kid I watched and was like, Mom, please, can we buy this new, toy water gun, whatever.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
but now when I see those on an Amazon ad, I'm like, just no, get out. You know what I mean? But like commercials back then, it was like, I'll call that number. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Commercials still work, like ads still work on me so
Me too,
well.
actually.
I
Yeah.
just bought, we're talking about leaf blowers. I just bought that like high powered battery like air gun thing. Like you can blow the snow off your car, and you can like
Huh.
blow the grass clippings off your sidewalk, and it's like this big. It's like a gun, and it. But what it's really good for is air drying your car. Like you hit it, like it's almost like an air compressor. You can hit like the mirrors and the trunk, like all the places that like catch water and then drip down later. You can hit it with
Oh,
that air gun, and then it'll. But like I totally bought that from like an ad that I saw on like a TikTok video.
is it also just fun to like? Can you like kind of point it at
Oh yeah,
people?
you can just blow it. Like we're gonna do a like a Celine Dion Beyonce moment
Yeah.
with Audra at some point. We're just gonna
Quick question for
salt
you
her with
guys.
air.
Does anybody see any donations? I just realized my chat was completely frozen and not working, so I haven't seen any of the last couple.
Oh, Chris P said Merry Christmas.
I
Live
was like,
stream was
I can't.
awesome. I hope you guys had a super awesome, wonderful, and amazing Christmas. Wow, that's a lot of adjectives. Happy New Year. God bless you guys.
All right, I think I'm back now.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you,
We
Chris.
did have a
Chris?
good one.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I missed all of these. All right, I'm caught up now. Abby said you did.
Yeah, I did. But anytime I order something like that, it takes like forever to get here. Like they have no, I think they just sell stuff that they don't even have. It's like a GoFundMe, but they don't even tell you that it's a GoFundMe.
Well, is it like, do you think they're just being drop shipped?
But I don't know. I think that they like honestly they just get a bunch of orders and then they're like, "Oh, we should probably build these now."
Should probably make these, yeah.
Oh, I got an ad for something the other day that I didn't end up buying, but it kind of got me. It was an ad. I think it was a TikTok ad, and it's like basically a mini bow, like a mini like resined bow that you can play on your guitar, and it makes it sound like it's cello. And I was
I've seen
like,
those.
oh, that's kind of cool. But then I looked, and they were like really expensive, and everyone was like, don't buy the ones on Amazon, like they suck. And I remember thinking like, oh man, that was my first go-to move, is like find something I like, just find a cheaper version of it on Amazon.
Go on
But
Amazon, yeah.
yeah.
Nick has donated and said, "Audra, your Christmas decorations look great.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for sharing pics of those."
Thanks. I tried like a little bit in one room. You don't need to see the rest of it, but the pictures look good. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I take these Christmas decorations down, though. I have no other decorations. It's just gonna be an empty house again.
It's just gonna be a house.
Yeah. So it might be Christmas forever in here. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I had something to say about this. Oh, the ads. I usually don't get like buy stuff when I get like ads on like my phone, but I am like the person who like walks into like a store and whatever they did that they like put at the front of the store, like that you see right when you walk in, I buy
You
it.
too.
Like that is just
Yeah.
Yeah.
gets me every time.
Oh, Target does that to me really bad.
Yep, me too.
That little like value section right when you walk in,
Yeah.
you're just like, oh,
And I
I could use
always
this.
walk through it and I always get something.
What you do? She's back. She's back
She's
for the attack. We had to shave her. She's usually a lot more long haired than this, but she had some mats, so we had to do what we had to do. But we bought the actual grooming tool instead of going to a groomer for once. So we taught a man to fish instead of gave a man a fish. That makes sense.
Probably a good idea. You want to get rid of those mats, or else, my parents' dog is proof that it'll just
Oh,
get, it'll just be not good for everybody.
That ruined my day
Save
yesterday.
that was so bad. I feel like you have to explain, Sam, now.
Just, my parents' dog had to do her business, and it didn't. The train wasn't able to fully leave the station because it got caught up in some matted dog fur, on the caboose,
Oh,
you might say, of the train,
okay.
and yeah, we just had to spend Christmas morning uh getting rid of that, cutting all that stuff out, which was,
Wow.
smelly and
Yeah, that
not
is
very good.
a nightmare scenario.
But it was on the hardwood floor,
She
right?
it happened outside, and then when she came in, it was like
Oh, okay.
it was like
The
Oh,
train
emergency
didn't leave
paramedics.
the
Like it was
station. That
like
makes
all
sense.
hands on deck,
oh
lock the
no.
doors. But
I
anyway,
would
should we
lock
Yeah.
the
talk about
doors
today's
too,
video?
but with the dog outside.
Yeah, we have 4 minutes till the video. Last video of the year.
Holy cow.
I watched it a few times already, and Trevor, you did such a good
It
job.
looks
Oh,
so
thank
good.
you.
I can't wait for you guys to see it because you're gonna see
This
it
is
in 4 minutes, but
this has been a while. This has been a long time in the making
I
for
was
this
gonna
one.
say, Trevor, do you wanna talk about our struggles for this
Oh my gosh.
for this video?
All right. Did we reveal what it is yet?
Not yet.
Okay, I won't go that far, but we
Do
basically
it.
wanted
It's coming out in 4 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It is the song Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Everybody. So,
The biggest
big
song in the history of songs.
yes. Yes.
I think
And
statistically that is correct.
I think that is correct. We tried to shoot this. We wanted to really incorporate our hometown in this. And so we went downtown and we have this big theater called the Warner Theater. And we tried, they had this beautiful, front showcase lights that we wanted in the shot. And we went down there. Was it 3 times? I think we had to do it 3 times. We
Yeah.
would get set up and we were like, that first time was crazy. We
The
literally,
first time was the worst of them all.
yep,
Like that one was bad.
ready to go, hit record. You start to sing, and then the lights
The
just shut
marquee
off,
just shut off.
Lights out.
and we're just like, "What? Okay." So
And it was like right at 9 o'clock. So we were like, oh, they
They
shut off at
must
9
shut
o'clock.
off at
Darn.
9.
yeah,
And then so we came back earlier the next time and they were already off.
Off.
yeah. And keep in mind, she has to like get full makeup. Because you have to have what is that?
Same. Yeah.
Continue. What's that word?
Continuity.
Continuity. Yeah. So we got all of it, and then we get down there. It's not even light isn't even on. So then we found out that what was it, like Elf or something was playing?
Elf, yeah.
It's only on when they have events going
So
on.
we were like, okay, Elf
Right.
the musical is coming to Erie on Tuesday and Wednesday. We actually thought we had both days. We actually only had one day because the other day we played at the prison. So we had one day to make this
Yeah.
work on like
Yep.
the Tuesday. And we went when Elf started, the lights are on, and then we finished, Elf ended, and the lights turned off, and that was
And
it.
yes, thankfully, it was on.
Thankfully,
When
Elf
we pulled
was
up and it
here.
was on, you almost get that like anxiety. Like, are they going to turn off? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are they going to like? We got to get
It
the
was
shot.
also
Let's get the shot.
so cold.
And it
Like,
was freezing.
it was so
I don't know.
cold.
I think it was like
Yeah.
40 degrees.
The
'Cause it's
first
not
day-
the kind of cold that it is right now.
The first 2 times,
No, the
it was like
first 2 days
70.
were super nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the third day was when it was worse. Because
'Cause
I
I
remember
had like
it snowed.
I just had like a flannel on. I wasn't
I had
and I
to
was
wear
cold, but I wasn't like
layers, I think, this
dead.
summer.
Yeah.
But
But it
we
was
also
kind of
had
cool.
2 shows that week, which every time we have a bunch of shows, we always do the most outlandish things during the week. And so we were just outside all night shooting this, and then outside at the prison the next day, and then we had to play at Big Bar like that weekend.
Yeah,
It always
was-
lines up.
it was
But there's
cool though because
also
I think
The drone stuff in the video as well, which
Oh my gosh, it looks
really,
so
really
good, yeah.
showcases the
I could finally make some return on that investment there.
Yeah, it looks so
I've just
good.
had my drone just sitting in my shelf for.
well, it should definitely work. This is the biggest. It's the biggest song, and this has. I don't want to jinx it, but it has Sweet Child of Mine vibes a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's kind of got that. And the thumbnail
out right now.
I like the thumbnail.
And
Yeah.
guys, remember,
The thumbnail was
anybody
good.
watching, if it doesn't work, we will be quitting. So make sure to watch it.
If
This
it
won't be
doesn't
our
get
last
100
video of the
views,
year. This will be our
if
last
this
video
doesn't get
ever.
100 views, we're done. We're done. We want triple-digit views, or this is over.
But
What are
it's
we even
out.
doing?
It's pinned at the top of this chat, so click on it, go watch it. And you know what? We're gonna just be in the comments for a little bit on this answering. But the video is there, so go watch our last video of the year.
Go watch it, but
Don't stop.
also this time tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your
People that haven't watched in a long time. Get them back
Tell
into it.
your
Tell
grandma.
your uncle. Yeah. Tell
Send
Uncle
it to the
Joe.
singer of Journey. Tell him to post it on his Instagram.
If you guys know him, tell him we said hi.
Didn't he quit? I thought he just recently like quit or wants to quit or
The
something.
new singer or like
The
Steve
new
Perry?
singer.
Who's been in it for like 10 years.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a while.
Gosh, that's crazy.
But seriously, this video is really good. Really good.
Nice, guys. That was a fun shoot. I think this just ended up being all December. We just had studio videos, which was great. It was really
Yeah,
fun.
we did so many.
Oh, you know what's a parallel too is in Sweet Child of Mine had my truck in it, and this one
Your
has
truck's in it.
and it has the Durango in it this time.
You know what I'm most proud of in this whole video? You know the end? When
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blow the last shot, but right when she said street lights, there's a street light that appears. Like
Oh,
how is it? Well, I guess it's technically a parking garage style street light, so I guess it's not really a street light, but
still counts.
still counts. Close
My
enough.
favorite part of this whole shoot was the one guy who was like kind of hanging out with us, following us around. Was like,
Oh my
"You guys want to
God.
listen to my music?" And like, to be honest, I kind of was like, "All right." Like, and then
Oh,
he played
right.
it, and I was like, "Oh, this
It
is
Yeah, it was
kind of
actually really good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was also the dude that was just hanging around because we were up on the parking garage and we kept hearing that same car go by.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
an Infinity or something like that.
And then he
I was like,
appeared on top
yeah,
of
and then
the
he just like came up the parking ramp and like parked next to us.
We were like, hello? What's going
I was
on?
like, "You are bored tonight, my friend."
Yeah.
You were just driving around.
I mean, we were up there for a
Yeah.
while.
And remember, it was warm that night.
It was, yeah.
It was warm. Like I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
And then that couple came up to the top of the parking garage to smoke weed.
Yeah, and I was like,
they
I'm
approved.
so sorry that we are here right now.
They approved of the video though too.
We
They
did.
got a lot of
Cool.
money because they stole my weed whacker, and they got all of it.
We've gone full circle. It happened.
Well, for everybody who's saying they're gonna wait till the stream is over to go watch the video, we'll make it easy for you. Go watch the video. Thanks for watching our stream. And thanks for watching all of our videos this year.
Thanks for a great year, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
We'll see you guys.